Greetings everyone, my name is Utterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this episode, I'll be covering two Megatroid levels by Panther35. First up is Megatroid Crystal Man, with 7 plays and a score of 1. Both of these episodes are very long, hence why I saved an entire episode for them. The first one alone is 181 screens long, and it took over 2 minutes to load up. So that was just a refill room. Let's exit out of the starship by first going to the left. And just like with the previous set of episodes, I'll be using the Super Mega Man Maker mod by Radwayne Fuad and Lozoff. The download link will be provided in the description below. I'm using version 0.9.3. Thankfully though, this stage is playing at full speed. I'm not sure if the same will hold true with Megatroid Blast Man. Yeah, I want the charge kick first. As this is a Metroidvania level, there will be backtracking. How much of it though is yet to be seen. One special weapon down, 3 or 4 left to go. Nice little level to show us how to use it. You know what, there was an area I didn't access before. Let me check that out first. Specifically to the left. Oh. Alrighty then. Time to backtrack to the surface level. I need to find a skull barrier next. I hope Samus won't mind that we borrowed her ship. I could potentially go down there using the charge kick, but I won't risk it just yet. Let's get the Ice Slasher first. In order to access this area safely, you must have either the charge kick or a skull barrier. That wasn't really helpful, but at least I get the M-Tank. For this area though, you only need the Ice Slasher. Oh, so this is a short way back. Like so. I'm not sure if that's intended, but I'll assume so. Oh, I can't go through there anyway. I need 2 keys. Can't I already thought about that possibility? I see. By going through the teleporter, I moved the spaceship to another location. The next question is, how many of these locations am I gonna have to travel between? I double-checked, there's nothing new down there. Here, however, I get another handy E-Tank. I say handy, but this stage really isn't that difficult. Yet, that is. I'll also be editing down the gaps between deaths and respawns in post. It'd be so appropriate if he was weak to the top spin. Let's fail to test out my theory now. I like how, after collecting every special weapon, there is a brief sequence in the stage demonstrating how to use it. pausing between screens does give me some more reaction time. I still prefer if I had the skull barrier though. Only took about 4 attempts off screen. So this area has been cleared out. I won't return back to the first area until I get the skull barrier. So the second location was in space. This third area is in a city, or an industrial complex. The actual safe way to do this is to lure the telly to the right, and use the ice slasher on it to freeze it in place. That way you don't need to worry about the spawner or telly at all. I like how you can tackle each of these sections in whatever order you please. You can do either the left one first or the right one first. Once you enter a new location, you have free reign to explore either side. The only place where it matters is the first location, where you can't access one of the pathways on the right side unless you already have the charge kick. Outside of that though, no difference. For a Metroidvania level, this is more linear than I expected. Outside the first location, which I do have to return to, once I collect all the special weapons, I'm done here. Let's check out location number 4. Then I'll loop back to number 1 and complete the stage. Oh, never mind, this is location number 1. I'm gonna go to the right first so I can acquire the super adapter. I mistakenly thought there were 4 settings in this stage. I'm curious, what's behind there? Is this the end of the stage? It's looking to be, so I'll backtrack for now. I want to first see what's behind those skull barrier blocks. I have plenty to spare anyways. The end pad of the stage is probably down that pathway, which I'm gonna take later. And the stage nicely deposits me on the surface. That's what happens when you grow complacent and trust the engine too much. And that should be all the special weapons I need to complete the level. Now let's see what's behind this teleporter. Good, it's not the end yet. So that was just for the hyper bomb. And don't worry, if you run out of weapon energy, you're not soft-locked. You can always start from the last checkpoint. As this is Crystal Man's Megatroid, of course he's the boss. Overall, I say that this is an okay to decent Metroidvania stage. It had much less backtracking than I thought it would. Outside the first location, backtracking in the stage was mostly not required. I was able to get all the stuff in the second and third settings all in one go, no backtracking required, so it gave this stage a much more linear feel. Another pro this stage has is that once you acquire a special weapon, the section immediately afterwards teaches you how to use it. I would have preferred if there was more backtracking and optional secrets though. It gets a thumbs up for me. So next up is Megatroid Blast Man, with 20 plays and a score of 0. This one's even longer, totaling 257 screens long. This stage took over 3.5 minutes to load up. This time, let's go through it as base. Oh goody, there may be 6 locations here. So down the ladder I go. Thankfully the general gameplay isn't lagging, outside of screen transitions. I'll have to return back here in the future too, once I get the windstorm, and the key. First checkpoint, Where does that teleporter lead to? Oh, it leads back to the hub world. But there's no way to get back here, so I quick reset it. As with the previous stage, I will be editing down the respawn times in post, as there was an 8-second black screen before I reappeared. So the first special weapon I acquire is the Magma Bazooka. Likely going to be necessary for the finale. Once I figure out where the finale is, that is. I'll ignore going up that ladder for now. Not all these checkpoint screens have teleporters leading out of them. They seem to exist just before and after a boss battle. Two down, probably 6 left to go. So I was in the brownish rocky area, now I'm in the reddish rocky area. The checkpoint density of this stage is even higher than its predecessor. These screens are showcasing how useful the leaf shield. These screens are showcasing how useful the leaf shield is. Can't go up there yet. Well, now I can, but there's probably a boss to the right first. Once he's defeated, I'll backtrack and go up the ladder. I just want to ensure there isn't another weapon to the right. There isn't. Because of Megatroid Blast Man's sheer size, I'll likely end up skipping or outright missing some screens. And I may end up skipping some special weapons too. I doubt all are necessary. In the previous stage, all the weapons were necessary. I'm not sure if the same holds true for this stage, however. And we're back outside again. And if I remember my stage cartography correctly, if I jump down that hole, it'll lead to the spaceship. So a quick way to get back to the start of the stage. Usually the special weapon I acquire is in some way related to the boss I just defeated. Hi there, not Iceman. Do I get the Ice Slasher soon? Or is it a perfect freeze? It's the latter. I'm not jumping down there. That'll lead down to the bridge. So this is the water area. We had two different rocky areas, the surface and icy area, now a water treatment facility. I was only backtracking. I could open it up for a shortcut, but it's not needed. Instead, let's see what's down in the drink. So far, I haven't encountered any bottomless pits in this stage. a level as large as this one, I'm surprised it's not lagging as much. And I get the reason why there's a checkpoint both before and after the boss. It's because we can reach the boss from either side. I could have entered this section from the right side. So here's the fire section. And this is likely where they link up with each other. But I just want to make sure, in case there's a boss up here. The world definitely feels a lot more interconnected, and there's a quick way to get back to the spaceship. I knew there'd be a boss here. That was the easy way. The room structure worked more in my favor than Bomb Man's. That'll lead back to where I was earlier. I'm pretty sure there are enough keys to unlock all the doors here. Wait, I want the M-Tank. If I backtrack back to the spaceship and destroy the windstorm block, it would probably lead to here eventually. Oh, how I wish Mega Man Maker had a built-in map feature. Now the stage is starting to lag up. I'm not hitting that checkpoint just yet. I need to ensure I didn't backtrack by accident. This means I didn't. I explored the bottom left, and top right part of the stage. The only thing left to check is the bottom right. Ah, back to regular speed. Ah, so this is where they link up with each other. Let's get through the windstorm block next. I spy a hole up there in the ceiling. And because I got this, that means I skipped the boss. The benefits of non-linear stage design. Poor sheep man. I got him stuck in a corner. Actually, I should check what's on the right first, in case the end of the stage is right over there. The only thing left to collect is one more special weapon. Currently, I'm liking this stage more than the previous one. The world feels interconnected, and you have more avenues to progress through the stage. I was here before. And each of these areas are clearly distinguished from each other via different elemental teams. We had two rocky areas, the surface, an icy area, a laboratory, a water treatment facility, a smelter or forge, and a factory. And that should be the last of all the bosses. And the final special weapon. Curious, there's a teleporter out of here. This must be the final area then. We need 6 different special weapons to progress. That wasn't too difficult to find. Mega Man Bazooka was MVP here. At close range, it quickly replaced the Quick Boomerang as my weapon of choice. Let's get out of here. Just like Samus, we're blowing up the entire planet. We didn't do the same during Megatroid Crystal Man, however. That facility or planet is still intact. All in all, I like this a lot more than the previous Megatroid level, for the reasons I already mentioned. Interconnected world design, and the stage progression is more non-linear. So in the next episode, I'll be covering several more Virus Made levels. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.